We have Battlefield 1 Platoons coming, monthly guaranteed updates for the health of the game, and new concept art to dissect. What's going on, guys? It's Bone. So we're going to just fasten in and dive straight into the art and find out what guns we can identify that are coming in the future Russian DLC. So here we go with number 1. We were first introduced to this particular image just a couple weeks ago with the announcement of the roadmap, giving us all the information we needed to start getting teased and excited about the DLC. Now, what we can do is identify the weapons in the hands of the soldiers on the right, starting with the one most closest to us, clearly a support character, wielding the Parabellum MG14. It is, without a doubt, that gun. This is pretty much confirmed, it's huge, can't be confused with anything else, and if you notice at the very top, it's got a pretty massive scope on the top. Telescopic variant, let's go. Now, the guy in the middle, clearly, he's on a horse. Maybe you haven't noticed, he's got a big spear. It's kind of hot. The guy right down there at the bottom, going down the hill, looks to be wielding a double-barrel shotgun. You can just tell by the image, it's very blurry, very hard to work with, but it does pretty much resemble a double-barrel shotgun. Not sure of the exact make and model. Maybe you guys can help me in the comment section below. Would you look at the snout on that thing? Look at it, it's got a big old nose now. So the armored train has officially been equipped with a nice little plow on the front, obviously to deal with the snow and the elements. It's probably purely a cosmetic addition, nothing it's really going to do to enhance or maybe adjust the performance at all, but who knows, we'll see. Bet you're looking at that cannon, aren't you? It's huge, you can't miss it. I hope it's operable, I just really want to shoot things with it. And of course, if you're looking at this, you see the tightness in that passageway that boat is traveling through. Expect island warfare here. This is interesting, the archipelago. This is going to be really massive. I am probably most excited for this map right here for that reason alone. Dreadnought? Probably. And of course, you can identify the weapon with the guy that is dying in the front. He's clearly holding the Fedorov, which is expected to be the new medic weapon. I'm really excited for this. This was almost a guaranteed weapon. So that is yet another gun confirmed alongside the potential double barrel and the Parabellum. And if you're noticing, there's a little guy sniping up top there right next to that. We can only pray and hope that it is in fact the Mosin that he is carrying, which is pretty much what everybody is expecting to come from the scout class. So for our final image, we have a few things we can identify and speculate about here. We see 2 planes, we see an armored truck, and 4 cavalry, all on one side, leading me to believe this is going to be one of those really heavy armored maps that we're going to need to deal with. Now, if we're looking at the horses, there are 4 dudes carrying spears. Now, I can't really identify a primary weapon like a rifle, but the third guy seems to have something on his back. That, or it's a dorsal fin. You guys decide. And the truck, I believe I have, in fact, identified. This is the Putilov Garford. I probably butchered that. Apologies. And it's just a really massive armored truck that we're going to be seeing in the DLC. I do keep coming back to this image, looking at the horses, trying to find some sort of sign of a weapon. They may bypass giving them a rifle altogether. They have a very long, pokey stick that they can, like, stab people with. Maybe they're mixing up the cavalry, changing the way these are played, and giving them extended ranges with their melee weapon. I don't know. I'm really excited to get off of one of those, though, and try to run around with a spear. I'm mildly excited to kebab people. So as for the art goes, that's all I got for you, filthy animals. Number 1 on the update list, though. We got monthly Battlefield 1 updates coming. Huh? What? That's so cool. Now, this is really not a surprise to anybody that pays attention to what goes on behind the scenes with Battlefield, as they've been doing this pretty much since the launch of Battlefield 1. It's one of those things that I've been praising them on, because up until now, with the previous Battlefield installation, we have pretty much only ever had seasonal updates. Every 3 to 6 months are when we get some sort of massive overhaul to some changes and balances. They've just pretty much confirmed what they've been doing the last few months right now. And that's a good thing, because the moment you take this on as a responsibility, a standard you've set, we should expect this going forward with all future Battlefields. And I think one of the main reasons they pretty much did it seasonally before was because they were a bit restricted with the way things were upgraded and updated on the old-gen consoles. And now that that's no longer a burden, they can pretty much freely update these. And I'm really excited, because the more frequent the updates and patches, the healthier their game will be, the more that they can test and pump out till the game becomes better and better. So this is nothing but a great thing. Introducing Platoons. You guys may remember these from other games, but of course, this is exciting. You get to clan up, you get to basically roll together, makes kind of everything a little bit more maneuverable and easy to access, and of course, bragging rights and everything else that follows. If they make this interesting, they can set up some cool challenges, leaderboards. I'm really excited to see where this one goes, and I fully plan to introduce a platoon of my own, exclusive to those followers over at my Twitch. So if you've not followed it, we stream Battlefield every day. You're looking for a place, a cool community to chill and hang out with, go on over, links in the description down below. And last but not least, we're given a little bit of information about the new Russian DLC. It says, Battlefield 1 in the name of the Tsar will bring you to the Eastern Front, where you will fight alongside the Russian army and witness the brutality of combat and the bitter cold of the Russian winters, as seen in the concept exploration images in this post. Prepare yourself for all new tactics employed by the Russian army. Though the frost is cold, the steel is colder. Gotta hand it to it. That closing line, that was nice. I liked it. Put that on the shirt, Dice, and sell it. I won't buy it because I'm broke, but maybe somebody would. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you're new here. Leave a thumbs up as it supports the channel, and I will catch you guys on some more Battlefield 1 updates in the near future. Tune in, guys. Catch you around.